The mystery of the Baalbek Stones, ancient engineering or lost knowledge. How did ancient builders move stones heavier than modern tanks? And why would an ancient civilization even attempt it? More than 2,000 years ago, in what is now Lebanon, the monumental temple complex of Baalbek was constructed with some of the largest stone blocks ever used in human history. At its foundation lie the famous trilithon stones, each weighing an estimated 800 to over 1,000 tons. For comparison, the largest stones used in the Egyptian pyramids weigh around 70 tons. So here's the question that continues to puzzle scientists and engineers. What technology existed in ancient times that could lift, transport, and place stones of this unimaginable size with such precision? The temples above these blocks, including the legendary Temple of Jupiter, were later expanded by the Romans, masters of engineering themselves. Yet even Roman records remain silent about how these foundation stones were moved. Modern experiments suggest thousands of workers, advanced pulley systems, and carefully prepared ramps, but no proven method fully explains the efficiency and accuracy seen at Baalbek. Some archaeologists argue it was the peak of ancient human ingenuity. Others believe an earlier, more advanced civilization may have laid the groundwork long before Rome arrived. And nearby in the quarry still lies an even larger unfinished block, as if the builders suddenly abandoned a project too ambitious to complete. Was Baalbek a triumph of ancient engineering, or evidence of lost knowledge erased by time? Tonight, let's break down the science, the history, and the unanswered questions behind one of the greatest construction mysteries on Earth, and decide for ourselves what humans were truly capable of thousands of years ago. Because if they could move mountains, what else might they have known? Imagine standing in a place where giants once walked. The air is thick with history, and every stone beneath your feet feels like it holds a secret from a forgotten age. You look up, and the world feels impossibly large. The stones tower above you, casting long shadows that stretch across centuries. This is Baalbek, Lebanon, home to ruins that defy explanation. Here, the impossible seems to have been made real. The stones here are massive, perfectly placed, and seem almost impossible for ancient hands to have moved. Each block weighs hundreds of tons, yet they fit together with a precision that rivals modern engineering. It feels like a place built for gods, not humans. The scale and ambition of these ruins are almost overwhelming, as if they were meant to impress not just people, but the heavens themselves. You run your hand over a single block, wondering, who built this and how? The surface is rough, weathered by time, but the craftsmanship is undeniable. The mystery of Baalbek has stumped historians and engineers for centuries. Theories abound, but answers remain elusive. The scale is breathtaking. You feel small, humbled by the ambition of its creators. It's as if you've stepped into a world where the ordinary rules no longer apply. The columns of the Temple of Jupiter soar skyward, but even they are dwarfed by the foundation beneath them. The sheer size of these stones is almost beyond belief. This foundation, the trilithon, is made of 3 colossal stones, each cut and placed with mind-boggling precision. Each one weighs as much as a modern jet, yet they rest here unmoved for millennia. How could an ancient civilization, without modern machinery, achieve such a feat? The logistics alone boggle the mind, and the methods remain a subject of heated debate. Every stone whispers a story, but the loudest sound is the silence of the unknown. The ruins stand as a silent testament to human ingenuity, and to the mysteries we have yet to solve. We're looking at engineering that would challenge us even today, yet it was done thousands of years ago. The more we study, the more questions arise. This isn't just a pile of rocks. It's a direct challenge to our understanding of the past. It forces us to reconsider what we think we know about ancient civilizations. Walking through Baalbek is like stepping into another dimension. The boundaries between myth and reality blur with every step. The evidence is right there, daring you to solve the puzzle. Each stone, each carving, is a clue waiting to be deciphered. For an explorer, this is the ultimate invitation. The adventure begins here, where the past and the unknown meet, and the search for answers is only just beginning. To truly understand Baalbek, we need to travel back in time, peeling away the layers of history that have shaped this remarkable place. Long before the Romans set foot here, this was a sacred site for ancient Semitic peoples who saw it as a powerful center of worship and ritual. They built a grand temple to Baal, the lord of the sky and fertility, hoping to connect with the divine forces that govern their world. The name Baalbek itself means Lord of the Bekaa Valley, a title that reflects both the region's spiritual significance and its enduring legacy. When the Romans arrived centuries later, they didn't erase the old faith, they assimilated it, blending their own gods and traditions with those already here. The Romans saw Baal as Jupiter, king of their gods, and set out to build the grandest temple in the empire, a monument to both power and faith. The Temple of Jupiter, Heliopolitanus, was a colossal undertaking, taking decades, perhaps even centuries, to complete, as generations of builders toiled on its massive stones. The Romans poured immense resources and manpower into making Baalbek a jewel of their eastern provinces, drawing craftsmen and laborers from across the empire. Today, the site features not just the Temple of Jupiter, but also the Temple of Bacchus and the Temple of Venus, each with its own story and mysteries. But perhaps the most intriguing debate centers on the foundation stones, some of the largest ever used in construction. Did the Romans really move these behemoths into place? Or did they build atop a much older, mysterious platform left by an unknown people? Some believe the megalithic foundation predates the Romans by thousands of years, hinting at an even more mysterious civilization lost to time. This is the core of the Baalbek puzzle, a city whose stones whisper secrets from the dawn of civilization. Let's talk numbers, because when it comes to ancient engineering, the scale of these stones is almost beyond comprehension. Baalbek stones are truly mind-bending, not just in size but in the sheer ambition they represent. The trilithon, 3 limestone blocks, each weighing around 800 tons. To put that in perspective, that's the weight of a fully loaded commercial jetliner per stone. That's more than 10 modern tanks per stone, a comparison that barely does justice to their enormity. These stones aren't just massive, they're cut so precisely you can barely slip a piece of paper between them, a level of craftsmanship that still baffles experts. In the nearby quarry lies the Stone of the Pregnant Woman, 1,000 tons, even bigger than the trilithon blocks, and still resting where it was carved. Recent excavations uncovered another gigantic block, 1,242 tons, making it one of the largest stones ever shaped by human hands. And a third, still partially buried, is estimated at 1,650 tons, roughly the weight of 3 Boeing 747s lined up side by side. Imagine the planning, coordination, and sheer manpower required just to move these stones, let alone lift and position them. These stones weren't just cut, they were shaped, finished, and somehow prepared for transport across uneven terrain. The question remains, how did ancient builders move them, and what tools or techniques did they use? Even today, our most powerful cranes would struggle to lift these stones, and moving them such distances would be a logistical nightmare. Yet the builders moved the trilithon blocks nearly a kilometer and lifted them onto a 20-foot-high foundation. They fit together perfectly, as if placed by a giant's hand. This feat defies belief and challenges our understanding of ancient technology. The stones are a physical riddle, daring us to solve it. The deeper we look, the more the mystery grows. Mainstream archaeology says the Romans did it. They were master builders, with the manpower, organization, and simple machines to tackle huge projects. Using levers, rollers, pulleys, and cranes, they could move massive stones. Capstans powered by men and animals generated immense force. Ramps and lifting towers helped raise the blocks into place. For the Romans, Baalbek was a statement of power and engineering genius. According to this view, the mystery is not how, but why they went to such lengths. If the Romans did it, how did it work? Workers used iron and bronze tools to carve trenches around the blocks. Wooden wedges, soaked with water, cracked the stones free. Massive sledges and wooden rollers moved the blocks, pulled by teams of oxen and thousands of men. The journey was slow and dangerous. One mistake could be catastrophic. At the site, ramps of earth or wood were built to drag the stones up. Some proposed giant cranes or lifting towers, combining many smaller cranes. Each step was a logistical nightmare, feeding, housing, and coordinating thousands. Theories exist, but the sheer difficulty remains staggering. Baalbek would have pushed Roman technology to its limits. The effort required is almost as astonishing as the stones themselves. The challenge was monumental. Now, let's step into the world of alternative theories. Some believe the feat was too great for known technology. One idea, lost ancient technology, like acoustic levitation, moving stones with sound. Legends speak of priests moving stones with chants or trumpets. Others go further. The ancient astronaut theory, extraterrestrials with advanced tech. Maybe Baalbek was a landing platform or power station for visitors from the stars. These ideas aren't accepted by mainstream science, but they persist because the mystery is so compelling. Whether you believe them or not, they add another layer of wonder to Baalbek. Even with the Roman theory, questions remain. Why build the largest temple here, far from Rome? Why is there so little evidence of the machinery or methods used? Roman engineers documented their techniques, but not for Baalbek stones. The abandoned stones in the quarry, why were they left unfinished? Did the project become too ambitious, or was it interrupted by disaster? And if the foundation predates the Romans, who built it? Baalbek remains a place of profound, unsettling questions. Imagine you're the chief engineer at Baalbek with only bronze tools and muscle power. Your task? Move a stone the size of a house, lift it 20 feet. Picture thousands working under the sun, straining against ropes, chanting in unison. This was more than construction. It was a saga of human will and ingenuity. The mystery of Baalbek challenges our modern arrogance. Could we do it today, with only ancient tools? The stones remind us, ancient people were as creative and intelligent as we are. These mysteries force us to rethink the past and ourselves. Baalbek is an intellectual playground, a puzzle left for us by the ancients. The adventure is ongoing. Why are we still fascinated by Baalbek? These mysteries mark the edge of our knowledge, where wonder begins. They connect us to our ancestors' ambition and dreams. The debate between mainstream and alternative theories keeps us engaged and thinking. Every new discovery adds to the puzzle. The quest for answers is what drives us forward. Baalbek stands as a silent challenge to our understanding. It inspires awe and imagination. As long as those stones remain, people will come to wonder and dream. The adventure continues.